Welcome back to Newbie for Hire and another motorboat tutorial. This one is a mining boat, the greatest mining boat ever to sail. It can carry an ankylo, it's got tons of forges, it's got tons of protection, it's quite advanced, it's quite powerful. As you can see, it's got quite a few guns on the exterior. It's got two Plan X. It's got a bird hatch for getting to the roof or bringing birds in. It has the dino gate where you can store your ankylo or other dinosaurs. It's got tons of forges, it's got a chem bench, it's got generator, fridge, bunk bed, fabricator, a few smithies, a couple more smithies around here. So it's everything you could need to mine. You could obviously switch out some of these forges for other things if you wanted to, like an industrial grill or some air conditioning. Now you might be asking yourself, if I can afford to build this boat, why would I want a boat with a bunch of regular forges on it instead of just using a Quetzal and farming like that? Well, that's simple. Once you get wiped and your Quetzals are dead, you've hidden this boat somewhere safe. You come out, collect your boat, grab all your valuables you had hidden in here, your bloodlines you had hidden in your fridge, and you start over again. Alright, let's get right into the build. As usual, the materials list will be in the description. This one, there's the motor. We're gonna grab our pillar. We're gonna come to the front. We're gonna face this direction, and we're gonna put it in this box. We're gonna try and line it up nice and perfectly. I think that's the spot. It is. It's a pretty good spot. And then we're gonna put a pillar next to that one. Demolish that one, the original one. Put another pillar in the spot. Demolish this one. Put another pillar in its spot. And that's where we want it. Then we're going to put a foundation in front of that pillar. Then we can demolish both pillars and put 3 more foundations like that. Then we do 1 more pillar right here, and then 2 more foundations. We're going to make sure they're at the lower snap point. You see there's 2, the lower one, and then the lower one over here, just like that. And we can demolish this pillar. We're gonna get our thatch ceilings, and we're gonna put them around all the spots that had the higher foundations. And we're gonna have 2 off the front here, whoops, and 1 off the sides like that. And then we're gonna do 1 more in this corner. We're gonna make sure it's the higher snap point. Then 1 more off of that corner, and then 1 more off there. Make sure it's off the higher snap point. And another one next to it, higher snap point, and then 1 more in this corner, higher snap point. Alright, so before we put any more foundations, what you have should look like that. Now we're going to put foundations under this, starting here, and then here, higher snap point, and then this one, and then these 4, and then these 2, and this one at the higher snap point, and then this one in the corner we can do a different, it doesn't have to be metal, we'll demolish it later. And these last 2 in the back, higher snap point. Then we can demolish all of the thatch ceilings. And then this last corner one, we get the foundation as well. So that in the end, it looks like this. Once we've done that, we're going to stick 2 ramps off the back here. Two ramps off the back. We're going to go under the boat. We're going to grab a pillar and stick it up under the middle here. And then more coming down like that. And a thatch ceiling under there. 1 more thatch ceiling. A foundation under that like that. Then we can demolish all this stuff except for the foundation. And then a pillar in the middle of the foundation. So what we have should look like this. Then we're going to go ahead and stick turrets on the corners here. So the underside of our boat should look like that. Just a floating foundation, a pillar, and 4 turrets. And then we go back up to the top. Up here we're going to demolish this pillar that we used to build that. Now we're going to grab our Dinosaur Gateway. We're going to stick it. You can see here's the rudder. We're going to go all the way to the front. And we're going to line it up. We're going to line it up like that, as best as we're able. put it down like that. And here in front of this gateway, we're going to put 2 more ramps. 2 more ramps like that. We're going to put our doorway in. Once our gate is up, we're going to put walls coming back from it on each side. Just like that. And we're going to go too high on that on each side. And then 1 more next to the gate. So it should be 3 and then 2 like that. Then we're going to do a wall here and a wall here on the other side. Then we're going to go to the ramp here in front of the gate so we can place these 2 giant metal hatch frames. 1 on each corner. Like that. So it should look like that. I'm going to go a wall there, 1 more wall up, and a wall there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then at the back of the boat, wall there, wall there, wall there, doorway there, wall there, and wall there. I'm going to go ahead and stick a door in there. And we're going to grab our slope middle wall left, and we're going to put 1 there, 1 there, and then the slope middle wall right, put 1 there, and the left again, and then the slope middle wall right, and the other side, same thing, and it'll be the opposite, just like that. And then at the back of the boat, 1 there, and 1 there, just like that. Then we're going to build 4 walls. These could be different, these could be wooden or whatever, or thatch. We're going to demolish some of them. We're going to put them there. This one we're going to do in metal, we're keeping it. And this one will be demolishing. And this one will be demolishing. Then we're going to put a wall on top of these 4 walls we placed. These walls we're going to keep, so we're going to make these metal. Then we're going to put our sloped metal ceilings. And we're going to go ahead and start at this gate, like that, and another one like that. And we're just going to go all the way down with those. We're going to bring those back down so it's 2 down from there, so it should look like that. And then we're going to come out, put 1 there, 1 there, and then at the back, 2 here, 1 here, and then 1 on the opposite side. So for our slope ceilings. Now for regular ceilings, we're going to go 1 there, 1 on the opposite side. We're going to do 1 below that one, and then 2 at the front here, or at the back, sorry. And then to finish this, a giant metal hatch frame in the middle with a hatch or a trapdoor. And then we can demolish these walls that were supporting the other ones. Demolish those 2 and this one. We're leaving this one that was close to the rudder here because we're going to use that one for our generator. And for the generator box, we're going to put a wall here at the lower snap point, and then a doorway here with a door there, ceiling on top of this at the lower snap point. For the generator, we're going to put it in here, we're going to push it back just enough so we can squeeze the wall in, and we're going to push it to the right side as far as we can without having it show through. We want it right about there. Should be able to fit the wall in there. And then the cable coming off there, just like that, and the junction box on the end there. And it's important we get the generator in this position so we can get these corner turrets that you can see I've already got placed. Then on the exterior for turrets, we're going to put 1 on the top corner of the dinosaur gate, 1 on the opposite corner of the dinosaur gate, and then 3 on the giant hatch frames, 1 on each corner, like that, and then 1 in that corner, and 1 right there. So it'll look like that. Then on the other side, same thing. One on each corner, just like that. On the top, we're going to put one off this side in the middle here, like that, and then one on the opposite side of that, so right there, and then on these corners on the back, one there. This is right by the entrance to the boat, one there, and then the same on the opposite corners, one there, and then one on the opposite corner right there, and one on that corner. If you're having trouble getting them to get connected, try placing the turrets and then turning the generator off and on. Sometimes that will reconnect them. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because the boat's kind of moving in the water, so it has a hard time connecting cables that are at a great distance. And some reason, if the object is already down, it has an easier time connecting when you turn it on and turn it off. So if you have any problem with them connecting, just turn the generator on and off. You should be able to get all the turrets with the generator configuration we have below. Then for our plant turrets, we're going to put these last. So you want to put these, or you want to plant these after we put everything on the boat. We can go ahead and put the crop plots now. I want to put them right here, right by the entrance to the boat. This is the entrance. So the exterior, so that does it for the exterior of our boat. Now we just have to kit out the interior. Alright, so for the interior of the boat, you can put whatever you want. This is a mining boat that I've built, so I'm going to put a lot of forges, as you saw in the beginning. But first we're going to put this fridge in the back corner, just like that. And make sure you pull it back a little from the wall so it doesn't stick through. Then we're going to stick the bunk right next to it. I always do this, I always forget to put the smithies in. So we're going to go ahead and demolish this wall right here on the left side, and then put a smithy right up against that wall, as close as we can squeeze it and still put the wall back. Then we're going to jump on top of that smithy, turn around, and place two more. Just squeeze them right up against each other, like that. So there should be 3 smithies in the corner there, and then our fabricator next to them in this corner, just like that. So it should look like that. And now our forgers we're gonna put in the corner. Just got to make sure they're not sticking through the wall. Looks pretty good. And the first one's the toughest. After that we can make sure the right wall, and that's all we got to do. And just put them in down the line. We're going to stick 6 of them like this. Just be careful, the boat's drifting. The last one right there. Now we're going to do 4 more on top here. Just on top of that ceiling we put earlier. One there. One there. One there, and the last one right there. So 4 on that ceiling. 10 total. Then we're going to do a smithy next to those so that we can move the metal straight from the forge to the smithy. And then a chemistry bench next to that, just like that. And all we have left to do is put turrets in the boat, and we'll have one facing back like that, one facing like that, and then another one opposite this one, like that, and one final one like that. 4 turrets on the inside. Then we can bring our dinos in and park them in here, drop off the metal, do whatever we need to do. And I forgot to mention, as usual, this is buildable on officials. It is unmodded. And that is all the structures. And there is our finished boat, sans the plant X, which haven't grown. And that is the finished mining boat. If you liked it, go ahead and thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.